Magandang Friday sa inyong lahat. Andito tayo sa At Home with Chef Jean. Medyo nahuli tayo ng konti kasi nagkaroon ng technical difficulties. Unfortunately, hindi po tayo makakatuloy sa Kumu ngayon, pero tuloy po ang live stream natin sa FB and sa YouTube. So, let's make the most out of it. This is going to be a good weekend and it's going to be a healthy one kasi magkakaroon tayo ng plant-based cuisine. Ang gagawin natin ngayon, ang cooking natin is all plant-based. No? When you say plant-based kasi, it's not as strict as totally vegan or not as strict as totally vegetarian. Plant-based has majority ng plants, but we will try as much as possible not to put a lot of animal matter, no? Kung meron tayong kailangan na plant-based. Enrique, yung margarine. Okay? So, let's start. These are 3. I was vegetarian twice in my life because of one was because of yoga. The other one was because of certain dietary restrictions that I had to go through because I was trying to heal myself. And that's why I want to share with you some recipes I have, no, na vegetarian. At dati kasi ako nagpe-prepare ng pagkain ko na sarili. So, let's start, no? And of course, syempre, gagamitin natin ang ating non-stick na coated pans na Masflex. And, okay, so, let's start with a 3 mushroom saute, no? 3 kinds of mushrooms. So, ano ang 3 kinds of mushrooms natin? Shiitake. Okay? Kailangan natin ng biling mushrooms. Itong mga malalaki, biling mushrooms. Ito. Okay? Ito, maganda ang texture nito kasi ginagamit nila to as a substitute for seafood and shellfish like abalone. Okay? And then, gagamit tayo ng straw mushroom. You can use canned or you can use fresh. But, ang masarap dito sa ating straw mushroom, once we saute this, they suck in all the flavors and when you bite into it, pak! Bigla nagkakaroon ng explosion ng flavor. So, okay, let's start, no? Start natin to. Sige, thank you. Ito ating syempre, Kitchen Pro knives. And we will look how it glides. Look how beautifully sharp. Okay. Ayan. So, ito yung ating biling mushroom. And I want to slice it to give different textures of these mushrooms. Mushrooms are fantastic. They're an excellent source of protein. Okay? And they have very good meaty flavors, which is why those who have just turned vegetarian or vegan, okay, will not miss it so much because, will not miss the flavor of meat so much because mushrooms have a really good meaty flavor. So ito, let's do the shiitake. Okay, if the shiitakes are small, these have been soaked in water for a couple of hours. If the shiitakes are small, then, of course, you have to trim out the center because the stems, yung stem nito medyo matigas, no? Okay? Ayan, no? Yung gitna, tatanggalin natin yung stem na yan. We will trim that out. And once we trim that out, ito, may shiitake na tayo. You can use 1/2 or you can use 1/4 depending on the size of your shiitake mushrooms. You can use whole if you like. Okay? And here is our shiitake. Okay? Very good anti-cancer. Very good for immunity, no? Purposes. So, ayan ang ating shiitake mushroom. And I will get our straw mushrooms. I'm not gonna slice it because I want the flavors to just burst and come into the mushroom when we do a saute on very high heat, okay? I put a little Healthy Chef oil already, no? To start cooking. Okay, what else do we need? So, kailangan natin ng mushrooms, 3 kinds, okay? And then we have some, I'm going to put some, what do you call this? Some double A powder, chuchow oil, okay? We have some chuchow oil, okay? We need some garlic, chopped garlic, some vegetarian oyster sauce. Meron pong vegetarian oyster sauce na binibili sa mga Chinese or Asian groceries, no? So, we're going to use vegetarian oyster sauce. Okay, vegetarian oyster sauce, a lot of components also come from either seaweed and also mushrooms, okay? And soy, and we need onions. So, let's do it. Let's do the saute trio. Okay? And of course, ito nga pala, chuchow oil. Okay? Okay, so here's our garlic. And I am going to put in our ginger. There you go. Slice the ginger so that we have different, it looks good on the plate, no? Okay, so here, you heat that up. It's so easy. I'm telling you, this is so easy. You can do this with your eyes almost closed. Okay, ito. Minix ko na yung cassava or double A powder for our slurry. And here it goes. Putting in the mushrooms. There you go. And in gisa lang, simple lang. There, we're going to have a really flavorful dish. Okay, here's our chuchow oil. Okay, give it a little spike, a little spice. Okay. Okay, chuchow oil. You can buy this in the supermarket. There's always a good stock of this. Okay, and here's our vegetarian oyster sauce. A little splash of mushroom flavored soy sauce. And we're almost finished. There's our dish. Okay? And we put some double A powder to give it a beautiful shine. Ayan, oh. Beautiful. Okay? To give it a nice shine. Okay? Not so much sauce because we want a purely Cantonese style that just gives a lot of flavor. There you go. We have a lot of flavor here. Okay, and let's put some white pepper. Beautiful. Okay, a little black. There you go. And some salt. Okay, you want to put a pinch of sugar? You may do so. Okay, and that's it. Here we go. Here's our dish. And all we have to do now ay gagarnishan natin ang ating dish. Okay? So, can I have some of the chives? Let's get get some of these chives. Okay? Come on, I'm having fun with this, with my newly sharpened. Oh, see how easy it is? So, my newly sharpened. You can chop if you like. Yeah, ganyan, no? Oh, newly sharpened Kitchen Pro knives. My 8-inch chef's knife. And here, let's put some chives. And give a final touch of a few sprigs of cilantro. And that is our first plant-based food project of the day. Yon! Okay, let's move on to our next plant-based food project. I'll put this aside first. Let me put this aside. Oh, Caroline! Oh, para sa iyo to, Caroline. Ang ating magaling na grower na vegetarian. Oh, ayan. Caroline, yung biling mushrooms, masarap yan. Okay. Next. Okay, let's do black tokwa in pepper sauce. Okay? Black tokwa. This is my of so many kinds of tokwa. Ito paborito ko. This is marinated in tausi liquid, which is basically a type of soy sauce. So, ano gagawin natin? We get the black tokwa and we slice it up. And this has a really meaty taste, no? Napaka-meaty ng lasa nitong black tokwa natin. And I love chopping this, using it for fillings if I have to do vegetarian food. I love putting it in fillings for, let's say, lumpia or what, fried or fresh. I just love black tokwa. It's really nice. And the Taiwanese, since they have so many preparations for tokwa, nga namana ko to sa mga Taiwanese natin na mga neighbors. Okay. So, eto. All we just gotta do is just wipe this. And we're ready. Ready na naman tayo. Let's saute. Just gotta clear this. Okay, what do we need for our recipe? Black tokwa in pepper sauce. You need garlic. Okay? You need some, of course, let's put in already our Healthy Chef soybean oil. Okay, you need garlic. You need ginger and onion, of course. Pag stir-fry natin, that is always the trio. That is always the trio. And with this, you'll need wow. You'll need soy sauce and you'll need black vinegar. Okay? Yung duet niyan will give you maximum flavor. Also, we're going to be using vegetarian oyster sauce for this. Okay? White pepper and black pepper. Okay? So, this is a very simple saute. Again, we get our heat up. Mataas ang ating apoy. And then we put our garlic. We put our onions. And we put in our ginger. This is so easy. And you have a very healthy plant-based dish. And you can eat this with lots of rice. Rice is exactly healthy if you know the quantity that you're eating and what kind of rice you will be eating. Okay. May findings nga eh. There are certain findings that prove that rice, especially white rice, can be healthy, but should have the correct quantity and correct items that you are eating it with. White rice goes well with anything that's bean or bean-based. So, here, tokwa. Okay, here's our mushroom-flavored soy sauce. So we put in our vinegar, our black vinegar. There. Okay. And we put in our vegetarian oyster sauce. All right. And here, we're going to do our slurry. But before we put our, we will put in a good, very pungent quality of, very pungent amount of black and white pepper. Yan. No? Black and white pepper. And here is our, ito pa ang ating, I'm going to put more slurry. There. I'm going to put some slurry, double A. Here you go. And you have a nice dish that's warm, spicy, delicious with lots of pepper, no? Okay, so this is really basically a pepper tasting dish. And wow, that's nice. Wonderfully meaty. Ang sarap ng black tofu, black tokwa. Excellent. Okay, so that's our second dish. Okay, again, sana sinama ko na yung no? Sana sinama ko na tong chives natin, pero okay, and here is our chopped chives. There you go. So, that is our second black pepper, black tokwa in pepper sauce. That is our second food project for the day. Ang dali, di ba? Ang bilis-bilis natin. And, okay, for the third food project, we are going to use whole corn kernel, and we're going to use margarine. Okay? We're going to use margarine. We're going to use margarine because, of course, we want plant-based. And we want the richness of margarine, but we also want a little oil to go with that. So, let's get a little oil. I'm going to wipe this. So you can, without really dishwashing, you can cook a number of dishes with just the beautifully coated, no? Itong ating mass flex na coated pans, really nice. Okay? And what's beautiful with this is the coating is really superior. Hindi pumupunta sa pagkain nyo yung coating. Okay, so there's our margarine. What do we need for this? We need nori, okay? We're going to be shredding this nori, okay? And then we need a can of kernel corn. We need a teaspoon of garlic, okay? Hoisin sauce, We're not putting any meat or any dried seafood like in the other times that I have demonstrated this dish. I'm going to be using purely nori, and to give it a good dimension, no, we're going to put in some chuchow oil here, okay, and some hoisin sauce. Yan ang magbibigay, and a little soy sauce. Yan ang magbibigay ng character to our whole kernel corn, no? So here, just minimal garlic, and here's our can of kernel corn. Okay, there you go. Okay, and I'm going to put in our chuchow oil. Okay, and we're going to spice this up. I'll put in a little onion na rin. A pinch of 5-spice powder. All of this to give it flavor dimensions. White pepper. Okay. Okay, white pepper. And after the chuchow oil, the white pepper, and the 5-spice powder, then I'm going to put in our hoisin and our soy sauce. Pampaalat natin. Konting soy sauce. Okay? Francis, kumusta yung mga ano natin, mga nanonood? O ito, madaling ang ma-follow to. Ayan, oh, dali-dali nito. Nakita ko tong recipe na to sa Vietnam. So, yes, okay, I can put this already. I can chop it or I can put it. Ito, sa slice ko na lang para magkaroon ng ibang look and texture yung ating corn. Okay, these are chives. Alright. And I'm going to put these in a bowl. Hindi. Okay na yung bowl. Okay. Wow. Bango. Yung corn, yung hoisin. Wow, that's good. Patikim nga. Nice. Spicy, pwedeng pulutan. Okay, so here's our corn. And let's get some roasted nori. Let's get some seaweed. I'll get a sheet of nori. And let's just cut this. Okay, you can also use your knife. Okay, I'm using our kitchen shears. And you can build that up nice and tall. Oh, Jigs, hello, how are you? Ito yung husband and wife team na merong bistro sa Panabo. Okay? Mga students natin coming from the Davao area. Alright. And here, we put our nori. There. And we garnish with sprigs of cilantro. And ayan na po. Our 3 plant-based dishes today. And of course, before we end, syempre magpapasalamat tayo. Magpasalamat tayo sa Magnolia, margarines, and of course, gold butter. Yan. Pagkatapos nun, magpasalamat din tayo sa ating mga kaibigan, mga taga Masplex, okay? Who have this beautiful, talagang, tingnan nyo, nakatatlong dish ako. Walang hugas-hugas. Punas lang, okay? And then, we have Healthy Chef, okay? They have some very good cooking oils, no? Soya and canola. And, of course, Kitchen Pro. What would life in the kitchen be without Kitchen Pro? Ayan, Kitchen Pro, chopping boards, okay? Our kitchen shears, and our beautiful knives for every purpose. And of course, Kitchen Pro natin na silicone. So, tingnan nyo, gamit na gamit talaga yan. Talagang hindi pang showbiz lang yan. Gamit ko yan. Nililipat lang natin from my kitchen. O, yan. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Enjoy your weekend! And we're going to have other episodes that are also plant-based. And we're going to have a number of episodes for this coming weeks. Marami yan. Meron tayong iba-ibang themes like pork, chicken, beef. Marami yan. So, abangan lang ninyo, and sorry for the technical difficulty we had at Kumu today, but I'm sure by next week, everything will be solved. We'll see you next Friday, same time, okay? And live stream on YouTube, FB, and Kumu. Maraming salamat. I love you all. Thank you for watching.